Hello, this is Telemere and welcome to another repair video. In this video, we are looking at this really busted up iPhone 12. I'm pretty sure it's a 12. I say that because of two reasons. One, the SIM tray is missing. I can't look up the IMEI number. And two, the phone will not turn on. It will not take a charge. It will not start up in any way, shape, or form. I can't get it to do anything. So we're looking at this phone, just going to give it a diagnosis, and if possible, we're going to try to fix it. So just to emphasize the fact that it is not taking a charge, let's plug it in and just see what the amp meter is saying. I already know, but for the sake of you guys. Oh, I forgot about that. It is taking a charge, but it's always staying at around 410 milliamps. Okay, regardless of that, I left it charging for an absolute age, and it still wouldn't do anything. Now, if I look at the back here, we could also kind of take a guess at what might have happened, just by the fact that the back is super busted up. But it is taking a charge, it's just not charging the battery. I'm saying that because you can hold your finger on that power button for as long as you want, and it's just not going to do anything. I thought, well, what if it already is on? I just don't think it is. I mean, you can mess around with the mute switch. Still nothing. So what I'm going to try doing first is I'm going to take the screen off, and then I'm going to swap out, not exactly like completely remove, but put in another battery and just see how the phone reacts to another battery. I'll try turning the phone on with that. And then after that, there's other things that I can test as well, such as, for example, unplugging the charge port and seeing if maybe that's causing a short and preventing it from working properly. There's a few different things we can try. Alright, the phone should be up to temperature now. I do find that these particular screens for the iPhone 12s, just those kinds of phones in general, they have a tendency to be a little bit harder to get the screens out than others. So let's just push a blade in there and get some alcohol seeping in so we don't destroy the screen. Because at this point in time, we don't know if the screen is working or not. And it's better to assume that maybe the screen is fine. It came apart a lot faster than I anticipated. It almost feels like the phone has been opened before. The battery has some wrinkles on it and does feel a slight bit spongy. That could be caused by something else though. So we don't know just yet. Am I right? It sure does look like an iPhone 12 in there. Yeah, I think that's an iPhone 12. Alright, great. We got the battery in. Let's see if it turns on just with the new battery. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Now, I don't know if I destroyed that screen or if it was already destroyed. But we got something going on here. So it went to the lock screen, and then it immediately turned off. Now, that might be that the battery is just really low on juice because it has been sitting on my shelf for a little while. Or maybe that's caused by a short or some other issue. I am not sure. I guess one way to find out is just turn the phone on again. I didn't have a chance to really take a look at what the battery health was. It's not turning on though. Now with that new battery in, how about we try the amp meter again and just see. On occasion, like batteries, if they're on their way out and they're in really rough shape, they can prevent the phone from charging correctly. Okay, so there's the charger. Let's plug it in. It's doing the same thing as last time. Oh, but that's different. The screen lit up this time around. And the amperage has changed. Thing is that the battery health is at 70%. It is charging. The screen does not currently work. The digitizer is thoroughly busted. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attach this up to my computer. Actually, no. Before I attach it to my computer, I got to swap out the screen temporarily. I need a screen that will work. Now, if there's anything in this video that you see, any of the parts, or more specifically the equipment that I am using here, that you may find useful for yourself, I do have Amazon affiliate links in the video description. There, I've got it plugged in. It says it's 91% battery health, but it's at 0% battery. Very interesting. So the battery is completely and totally flat. I wonder if there is some damage, because I do see that there's a bit of a curl in the, like a ripple right there. I'm gonna remove this and swap it over to something I can see through. Now that battery being completely out of juice makes me guess that it probably, even if I go and reconnect that battery, like sometimes the screen can cause oddities. So I'm thinking, because the battery health is at 91%, I don't know. Considering the fact that the battery looks a little bit on the janky side, I'm going to guess this isn't going to make any difference. Yeah, you see, you don't see anything on screen. Nothing's popping up. I'm pretty sure the battery's causing this oddity. The next step of this is I need to get to my computer. There we go, Apple logo, and I need to wipe this phone. The customer said that they wiped it already, so let's see if that's true. While iTunes is open, you've got the phone. You're going to plug it in to the computer, and you hold down the power button. And while you're holding down the power button, you insert the charger. There we go. Just keep holding. There. All right, so it's popped up on the screen. Now it's asking about doing a update or restore. I'm going to hit restore. And this is going to take a while. So we did get it up and functioning, and I got it reset. But as you can clearly see, and this is very unfortunate, the customer said that they did reset the phone. And as you can very much see, it has not been. So I can still use it for parts to some degree, but I am stuck with it. So the nice thing is that we've learned something new. We've learned that if the phone is still charging, but is not turning on and all that other stuff, that the battery is a potential cause of why this phone may not turn on despite showing an amp reading, an actual amp draw. So I don't know, I'll call it a rather expensive lesson in repairs, I guess. Not extremely expensive. $20 isn't terrible. I am disappointed though. That's really unfortunate. I was really looking forward to getting this fixed up. It's really unfortunate to see this, but it was a really good learning experience, and I'm really happy to have at least been able to get it up and running again. It was a worthy learning experience, even though I spent some money on a phone that I'm barely going to be able to use for parts. If you like the video, guys, please do leave a like. It really does help me if you leave that. If you do leave a like, as it tells the algorithm that this video is worth watching. Hey, and if you want to see more of my stuff, more stuff like this, subscribe. We'll see you guys all in another video. Bye.